Good evening and thanks for joining us on your Saturday evening. I'm Kacey Drescher. June is Pride Month for the LGBTQ community, and events are held in major cities across the country to show support and raise awareness. Montgomery Pride United is holding their events this weekend. This is a live look at their gathering tonight at the Sanctuary. The Collectors and Shooters Club of Montgomery is holding their annual gun and knife show at the multiplex. Gun enthusiasts from across the South are there to show and sell their goods. And it's not just guns on display at the gun show. And also new at 10, today is the Amateur Radio Field Day. Thousands across the country are testing their signals right now, including dozens around the river region. Maybe one of those personalized fans, maybe some extra deodorant. I don't know.
I know Amanda and Maria, they had the spritz fans at the food.
The misters, those are heaven.
Yes, those are.
Yeah, and it also helps your makeup stay on in the heat, in case you wanted to know. Good evening and thanks for joining us at 5. I'm Kacey Drescher in for John O'Connor. We begin with breaking news that you first saw on the WSFA 12 News app. Milton McGregor and Tuskegee Mayor Johnny Ford announced this afternoon that Victoryland will reopen next month. Now, as you may recall, the casino was closed back in 2013 following a raid by the Attorney General's office. Now to a WSFA 12 News update from Louisiana. Donations keep coming in to help those displaced by the deadly flooding in Baton Rouge. These donations you see here are specifically for Baton Rouge police officers displaced by flooding. The head of the Republican National Committee says Donald Trump is getting in a groove and predicts the polls will show him even with Hillary Clinton by Labor Day. Clinton's campaign says nothing about the brash billionaire has changed as it fights off another controversy, this time about the Clinton Foundation taking in foreign donations. The 2016 Olympic Games in Rio are now down to their final hours, and Team USA is putting a few final medals on a sizable heap. We picked up more golds today in women's boxing and men's wrestling and had a surprisingly good showing in the marathon. And on the court today, all eyes were on the men's basketball team. Mark Bargo joins us from Olympic Park in Rio with the latest. Hey, Mark, I have to ask you while I've got you, Ryan Lochte apologized in an interview with NBC's Matt Lauer, and today we're hearing from U.S. officials that the story isn't over. I'm legitimately going to be sad that the Olympics are over. It's been fun cheering on Team USA. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Kacey Drescher. Now that the Republican National Convention has wrapped up, Democrats are gearing up for their own pep rally in the city of brotherly love next week. But before the convention kicks off, priority number one for Hillary Clinton is introducing her running mate. Reed Binion reports. Today was the second funeral held for the officers killed. 3 were shot down last Sunday. We have at least 5 officers from Alabama in Baton Rouge right now to support their brothers in blue. They're from Tarrant, Birmingham, and Madison counties. And with the recent shootings in Baton Rouge, Kansas, and Dallas, concern over police officers' safety is at the forefront. In East Alabama, a group of people are going above and beyond to show their support for law enforcement. WSFA 12 News reporter Rosanna Smith has the details from Lee County. Nearly 1 million Alabamians are currently living in poverty. Today, a special summit was held to educate community members about poverty and how to fight it. Why don't you mediate this disagreement and let's maybe subtract 10, 20 degrees from what we're seeing?
You know what? I mentioned that and they yelled so hard at me. So like it's
all right, be safe out there.
I'm trying to.
All right, thank you, Vernon. A softball standout from Crenshaw County talking to us about her battle with cancer.